This is a historic Valley Forge printout from ushistory.org. It can be found at https colon double backslash www.ushistory.org slash Valley Forge slash Washington slash vision.html. Washington's Vision by Charles Wesley Anderson. This is a work of fiction published in 1861. Its author, Charles Wesley Anderson, published numerous allegorical stories featuring the famous American figures. Unfortunately, many people have misunderstood the nature of this piece and believe that it's a genuine interview with a real person relating to this person's recollection of serving with Washington at Valley Forge. It's not. It's the work of fiction created nearly a century after the winter at Valley Forge. For more information, please click to https www.snoops.com/facts-checks/George-Washington's no apostrophe -vision /. We are fortunate to have a great treasure trove of genuine materials authored by Washington. Those curious about Washington's own views should check out George Washington's papers at the Library of Congress, and which can be found at https www.loc.gov/collection/George-Washington-papers/about-this-collection / The story is in the public domain and you do not need anyone's permission to observe it, but please do not present this piece as anything other than the work of fiction published in the mid-19th century. You doubtlessly heard the story of Washington's going to the thicket to pray for aid and comfort from God, and his interposition with the divine prophecy brought us safely through the darkest days of the tribulation. One day remember it well. When the chilly winds whistled through the leafless trees, through the sky cloudless, and the sun's own shone brightly, he remained in this quarter nearly all afternoon alone. When he came out, I noticed that his face was shade paler than usual. There seemed to be something in his mind for any ordinary importance. Returning us just after dusk, he dispatched his own orderly to the quarters, who was presently in attendance. After a preliminary conversation about an hour, Washington gazed upon the companion with a strange look of dignity, which he alone commanded, related the events at the occurred day. George Washington's Vision. This afternoon, as I was sitting in the table, engaged in preparing a dispatch from something seemed to disturb me. Looking up, I held standing opposed me singularly beautiful female. So astonished was I, for I heard have given strict orders not to be disturbed, and that was some moment before I found the language to inquire the cause of her presence. A second and a third and a fourth time I did repeat my question, but received no answer from the mysterious visitors except the slight raise of her eyes. By the time I felt the strange sensation spreading through me, I would have risen and riveted gaze of being before me rendered volatile in position impossible. I strayed once more to address her, but my tongue had become useless as it had become paralyzed. A new influence, mystery, potent, irresistible, took possession of me. All I could do was to gaze steadily, vacantly at my own visitor. Gradually, the surrounding atmosphere seemed had been filled with sensation and luminous. Everything about me seemed so rare to rarefy. The mysterious visitor herself become more airy and yet more distinct to my sight than before. I began to feel as one dying, or rather to experience a sensation which I have sometimes imagined accompanying disillusion. I do not think, I did not reason, I did not move, and all were like impossible. I was conscientious of gazing vacantly at my companion. Presently I heard my voice say, "Son of a Republic, look and learn," while at the time my visitor extended her arm eastwardly. I held in heavy white vapor the distinct rise upon fold, gradually dissipated, and I looked upon the stranger's scene. Before lay spread out in one vast all countries of the world, Europe, Asia, Africa, and America. I rolled and tossed between Europe and America and bellows the Atlantic, and between Asia and America lay in the Pacific. Son of the Republic, laid in the same mysterious voice before. Look and learn. At the moment I held dark, shadowing being like an angel, standing rather floating in mid-air between Europe and America, dipping water out of the ocean in the hollow of each hand, and sprinkled upon some of America in the right hand, while with his left hand he had come on Europe. Immediately the cloud raised from these countries and joined in mid-ocean. For a while it remained stationary, and then moved slowly westward until it enveloped America in the murky folds. Sharp flashes of light gleamed through at intervals, and I heard some smothering cries of the American people. The second time the angel appeared, the water from the ocean dripped and sprinkled out before. The dark cloud was drawn before back to the ocean, and then having bellowed and sank from view. Third time I heard a mysterious voice say, "The Son of the Republic, look and learn." I cast my eyes upon America and held a vision, and the towns, cities springing up one after another. The whole land from the Atlantic to the Pacific was dotted with them. Again I heard the mysterious voice say, "Son of the Republic, the end of the century cometh, and look and learn." At this dark, shadowy angel turned the face southward, and the Africa I saw an omni spectre approach our land. It fitted with slowly over every town and city of the latter. The uninhibited presently set themselves in array against each other. As I continued looking, I saw a bright angel of those who resist the crowd of light on which to trace the word Union, bear the American flag and place between dividend nation, and said, "Remember ye are beareth." Instance of the inhabitants, casting from their weapons, became once more and united around this national standard. And again I heard a mysterious voice that "Son of the Republic, look and learn." As the dark shadowy angel placed a trumpet to his mouth and blew three distinct blasts, and are taking water from the ocean. He sprinkled it upon Europe, Asia, Africa, and his eyes held before a fierce scene. From each of those countries are thick, black clouds which are soon joined into one. Throughout this mass there gleamed to be dark red light which saw hordes armed men, who moving with the cloud marched with the land of the sailed by the sea of America. Our country was enveloped in the volume of cloud, and I saw these vast armies devastated with the whole country and burn the villages down, and the cities beheld springing up as my ears listened to the thundering of the canyon, clashing swords, and shouted with the millions of mortal combat. I heard the mysterious voice say, "Son of the Republic, look and learn." When the voice had ceased, I had shadowy angel place his trumpet once more to his mouth, and then long blew a fearless blast. Instantly a light of 1,000 suns shone down from above me, pierced and broke into fragments the dark clouds that enveloped America. In the same moment the angel upon once heard that the word Union, and bore the national flag in one hand, the swords in another, descent from the heavens, attended by a legion of white spirits. These immediately joined the inhabitants of America, who I perceived were highly overcome, but who were immediately taking of courage again, close up to their broken ranks, and renewed the battle. Again, amid the fear of noise and the conflict, I heard the mysterious voice say, "Son of the Republic, look and learn." As the voice ceased, and the shadowy angels for the last time dripped from the ocean and sprinkled upon America, instantly the dark cloud rolled back. Together the armies it had brought, leaving the inhabitants of the land victorious. And once more I held the villages, towns, and cities sprang up, and I have seen them before, while the bright angel planted these azures standard, he said, and brought in the midst of them, cried with a loud voice, "The sun star remains, and send down upon drew upon earth, so long the shadow union lasts, and taking upon the brow of the crown on which blazoned the whole union, he placed upon the standard of the white people, kneeling down, said Amen." The instant began to fade and dissolve, and I saw nothing but rising, curdling vapor as I first beheld, and also disappearing from once myself, gazing upon the mysterious visitor, who in the same voice I had heard before said, "Son of the Republic, what ye have seen, thus interpreted, 3 great pearls will come to upon the Republic, the most fearful in this third, but the greatest conflict the whole world united shall not prevail against her. With let every child of the Republic learn to live for his God and the land of the Union." With these words the vision vanished, and I started to set myself upon and felt that I had a vision wherein been shown to me birth, progress, destiny of the United States. That is a Historic Valley Forge printout from ushistory.org. Washington's Vision by Charles Wesley Anderson. Published 1861. George Washington's Vision.